Hello and welcome to an LP that people have been highly anticipating, it seems, since the second one, LP by 1C Company. It is not Elite Games team. It's basically Star Wars 3. I went and modded it with a few mods. I'll put down below. But this, for me, will be completely blind. Just by the way. So yeah. Should be interesting. I have absolutely no idea how it's going. I went and did the tutorial mission. One is a refresher on how you control it, and two, to see what it looked like. And it looks spectacular. The graphics have been massively upgraded. And it's great. I'm just going to stick in normal though.
Yeehaw! We made it! Great, we've cleared the portal. Is everyone alright? Yeah, we're fine.
I'm just gonna say, whoever did this had their audio too high.
Hold one right about now. Stay alert, you bum. Advance to the station. Unitrans straight convoy calling station.
Well, the voice actors know English better.
Requesting clearance to dock.
Like, they seriously know English better, but still, they've got the microphones way too high.
Great,
so
we've
it's
been expecting
peaking.
it. Proceed to docking bay 5. Wait, what's that? Alert! This is a general alert! Station, come in. What the hell's going on over there? Security forces cleared for takeoff. Activate all guns and... Everyone, return to the portal. Come on, move it!
And this is where they blow the portal up, right?
We'll never make it! Forget the portal, gotta make a run for it! What the hell was that? Let's just get out of here and worry about that later.
Make a choice now and then
Get
stick
moving,
with
will you? We've got to get out of here now! Incoming missiles! Evasive maneuvers! No!
Yes! So, voice acting's still terrible, but, you know, at least they were a bit more confident. They were a bit too loud, like they had their volumes way too high, and that's what the peaking was all about. Anyway, before you start, must do the things that you're normally used to doing. Disable hints, there we go. Oh yes, I can't remember, I can't put the full name in. There we go, that'll do then. So what tree should we go down? We went down the pilot tree last time. Ooh. Sixth sense. The character has the ability to look at enemy formation and realise which friendly targets will be fired at. By manoeuvring the and coordinating actions of his teams, he manages to avoid most of the enemy fire, even if it's very dense. However, this gift is so stressing that the character can only use. Okay. Intuition. Extraordinary intuition, bright analytical skills, and the understanding of philosophy, psychology even. Allows you to prevent a difficult situation by sensing the true intentions and detecting hidden meanings. Interesting. Also, I forgot to start the timer, so I'm just going to start that now. By sensing the true intentions and detecting hidden meanings, be it business, military, negotiations, intuition will always target them correctly, though overestimating the abilities may lead you into a trap. Huh. Heavy cannon proficiency, laser proficiency. Wow, so you can actually get more than one proficiency this way. Huh. So essentially this is a heavy gunner's tree. What would the pilot's tree give me? Also, I'm going to turn the sensitivity of the mouse down, because that's a bit ridiculous. Just heavy cannon? Okay. What about missile? Small guns? Machine gun. Okay. And this gives you small gun? Machine gun, yep. There we go. Right, so it's roughly the same. Do you get different specials? No, the specials seem to maintain as the same. You have your same core specials, which have been changed to Sixth Sense and FTU warehouse access. One advantage of being a trader is the access to the free trade union. Alright, the FTU. The FTU actively purchase ships and equipment from manufacturers. As a result, such warehouses have products that are, as a rule, warehouse products that never make it to the open market. Oh, okay. However, only good reputation and FTU confidence will allow you to access them. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go with gunner specialization, because why not? I also heard that apparently you can only pilot certain... Yep, there we go. Certain grades of ship if you have certain abilities for them. So like grade 3 pilots, grade 2 and grade 1 pilots. So yeah, that's something to look out for, because I've normally just grabbed as high a generation as possible, but you need to get these trees for that. So I'm assuming there's a 4th generation. Because I'm assuming you start the first generation, that's the 2nd generation, 3rd generation, 4th generation. But I could be wrong. Anyway, let's continue and see what happens. Yes. So, for now, we'll grab that. And yeah, just get basic piloting. Okay. That'll do. Oh. Oh, we got a little tiny dog! Aww. What the? The patrol's gone down again. This is the 3rd time this week. Oh. Our portal, I should say. Attention, transport! Turn off your engines and prepare for examination. Hey, officer, my cargo is bare to the bone. Save your time and effort. Just why does every mangy flyer care about his time so much? For your information, it is much easier for me to pull the trigger than to explain my examination orders. Ammo reports are the only thing that stop me from doing so. Doing that. So, still eager to make that life easier? Oh, of course not. Check the cargo bay. Be my guest. Good. Since you've been so kind to let me analyze your cargo, I'll be sure to study a document I am going to transmit as well. Excerpt from the Imperial Martial Law Manifesto, paragraph 2.4. While in Imperial space, citizens are bound to follow Imperial law and assist law officers by reporting any illegal or suspicious activities. Next. Paragraph 2.5. Refusal to assist Imperial law enforcers is equal to sabotage and propaganda, and is to be punishable according to the Imperial Martial Law Manifesto. Oh, okay. Paragraph 2.6. Hiding information from the Imperial law officers is equal to espionage, conspiracy and subversion is punishable according to the Imperial Martial Law Manifesto. Paragraph 2.7. Bloody hell. Refusal to follow direct orders issued by the Imperial law officers is equal to sabotage, and terrorism is to be punished according to the Imperial Law Manifesto. Yes. Refusal to follow paragraphs of the document is equal to all of the aforementioned criminal activities and is punishable. I hope I've made myself clear, or should I add missiles to my armaments? I'd rather not. I'd rather you didn't. Got it? I got it. I'm truly glad to hear that. No forbidden cargo has been found during the examination. You may pass. And there's some extra advice. If you see anything suspicious, call an MSF. We're doing our best bet. Over and out. We're your best bet, even. Over and out. Sure. So, it seems the Imperial have won, at least here anyway. Maybe not everywhere. Anyway, I was also looked at Steam reviews. I don't know why. Like, as I heard Steam saying that it was terrible, and I was like, you know what? Let's have a look. Oh, hey, you there! Turn your old tub and follow us. I'm afraid we're going different ways. Don't you get me? I told you to follow me. Don't worry, you'll be safe if you do what we say. We might even get a reward. And I repeat, we are going different ways. I've called for the MSF, so you better get lost if you want to stay in one piece. Nope. Oh, hello. Tridilla vessels, surrender immediately. Resistance is futile. Attack! We must break through. All teams, attack the fighters and do not let the transports escape. See, I'm just a trader. I should just, you know, I'm a trader. I'm just... Oh! You know what? There's no harm in me staying around here. Absolutely none. So yeah, a couple of the mods added new types of missiles, which I'm assuming is what we're seeing right now. With the missiles with like 6 or 7 things. Excellent! Now we grab Tringilla by the throat. Lieutenant, escort this transport to the station. I'll contact the prosecutor. It's Viper! Major, we have a little problem. The transport's cargo bay is empty. It's empty. What do you mean empty? Hey, transport! What have you corporate bastards done to the cargo? Answer quickly and clearly before I lose my temper. What cargo? I'm a meager trader. I've just entered the system. I'm empty. Not really empty, but yeah. What were you doing among the Tringilla fighters? What could I be doing? Surrounded by fighters with guns aimed at me. They ordered me to follow, so I did. No, I didn't. Follow where? Why? I have no idea. I've called for you right away, to be honest. I hadn't expected you to arrive that fast. I must say, I don't like the mess you have in the system. A loyal trader that pays his taxes and lives by cannot. A loyal trader that pays taxes you live by cannot travel safely anymore. Shut up, Lieutenant. You've got what you What do we know about this transport? Wait, we're not Lieutenant. Okay, next. It's registered to... Oh, right, shut up! Lieutenant, what do you know about this transport? It's registered to the Free Traders Union. The Portal Patrol has confirmed that its arrived alone and empty. Good. Now listen close, loyal one. We'll lead you to the... lead you with escape pods that survived... What? We'll load you with escape pods that survived the corruptors inside. With surviving corporators inside. You will deliver those to the local MSF HQ when you arrive. Report to the officer on duty and that you have a cargo from Major Viper. One turn in the wrong direction and I'll skin you alive. And I mean it. Now get along. Get going. Yeah, just give me a second. Missies. You know. Oh. You know what, let's just move a touch up. Get a bit closer to this. There, that'll do. Oh, okay. So the beaming aboard's not instant anymore. Interesting. Because it delayed before it actually kicked into effect there. From what I've heard though, the music seems a bit better. Like the music in the tutorial I listened to. That was a bit better than the music from Star Wars 2. I still think this first one is spectacular though, personally. The first Star Wars music is just great. Logbook entry, return. Almost a full year has passed since my last convoy. Passed like a day. People, ships, cargo, everything vanished as it existed at all. As if it didn't exist at all, no matter how hard I tried. Knocking on corporate and Imperial ministry doors, I didn't find out what happened to the Beta Lathera 1, and what fate beheld my pilots. Damn it! I can't shake off the feeling I share some part in blame of that. When I was approached with an offer to deliver some electronic cargo to the Triada stations, and a hefty sum in reward, I thought there's a chance to rise to a new level of business. I rented transports, put trusted pilots at the controls, took mercenary guards, and the flight went good. Several small clashes with pirates aside, and the convoy even reported reaching Beta Lethera 1. Then the communications broke down. Perhaps I shouldn't have tried to jump in over my head. I don't know what's happened to my men, but I will certainly find out. I may be left without my company and without money, but at least I have paid my compensations to the family of the missing, and settled with my creditors over the transports. Sooner or later, I will get to Beta Lethera 1 and find out the truth. Thankfully, I still have friends. A letter from Alex. Glad to hear from you, my friend. Looks as if you've been through a lot. Tell me, why didn't you contact me sooner? I bet my help wouldn't have hurt. It doesn't matter though. I'm just glad to see you're alright. So, going to give me that fresh start? So, going to give it the fresh start? Okay, yeah, there. I won't lie to you, it's harsh out there. Though the smart trader can make quite a profit in the chaos. Besides, you need to shake off that office dust. Sorry, I was just checking something there. I need to shake off that office dust. Where is it? Besides, you need to shake off. Space is way more fun. You'll see. Let's talk more in person. Meet you at the Plissad docks station in the Aurora system. I'll be waiting, Alex. Handbook for a free trader. Free Traders Union. The FTU is an independent, non-commercial organisation primarily dedicated to the representation and protection of individuals that seek to be single traders in the Governments and Corporations Board. Despite its relative use, the organisation has significant influence over the societal, governmental and business spheres. The fact that FTU members often enjoy open access to virtually every system does not mean that they are free from laws. The FTU strictly monitors its members and condemns any form of unlawful behaviour, including acts of piracy, terrorism, diversionary and espionage activities, and any other type of action that can spatter the organisation's names, principles and goals. Instead of fixing a hierarchy, the FTU has a single body managed all of its activities. The Coordination Council and 2 coordinators from each sector of the known universe are elected to work there once every 3 years in general election among the free traders. The Council's duties include determining current goals and political organisation, the arranging of talks with the government and the corporation leaders, the representation of the FTU legalisation bodies, and on shareholder meetings. The organisation does not have embassies or offices rather than its HQ, which is situated in the new Kyoto system. The HQ mainly serves as a place for for holding talks and meetings. It is also the home to insurance, legal management and strategic budget departments. To some extent, the FTU warehouses can be considered as branches of other systems scattered throughout the universe. The warehouses sell rare equipment and ships that cannot be found in the free sale. All transactions are carried out with a cent of goods developer, and only associated members of the union can buy. Union can buyers? Oh, can be buyers, or... Sorry, dyslexia failing me there. Well, I don't know where I succeed you, but, you know... Despite its neutral position in all political issues, the FTU respects its members' freedom and choice and opinion. Furthermore, the members are not differentiated by ranks or affiliation. Affluence, okay. Which makes them equal with the organisation. According to the company charter, FTU members should treat each other with respect and provide help if a fellow member needs it. People with criminal records are not allowed membership. And the organisation reserves its right to revoke the membership of those who behaviour goes against the union's principle. The FTU provides members with information regarding the political and economical situation, allowing full access to the company warehouses and aids them in various political manners. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I'll read them later. If anyone wants them, I guess. Holy crap, that's a lot. No, what's that say? 500, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000? Oh. Hey man, we're here for you. Oh, it's a pirate captain. I've got nothing of value. That's up to us to decide. Let's do this easy way. Hand over the pilots from your cargo, bay over to the Drangilla and get 55. 50-50 on the reward. The MSF won't be that generous. But this way I'm surely to get in trouble though. Remember, if you open fire, you'll damage your precious collaborators. Trangilla doesn't want the MSF to get those pilots, dead or alive. Sorry, it's nothing personal. And so they arrive instantly again. This is interesting technology. The Empire thanks you for your display of loyalty. We will escort you to the headquarters. Why didn't you give me an escort before? I repeat, the Empire thanks you for your display of loyalty. We will now escort you to the headquarters. Major's orders, as well as keep radio silence. Let's move. Wow. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna nab this stuff, and then we'll get moving. So in essence it was a way of just seeing if I was loyal. But looks it. I don't like this kind of dictatorship, to be honest. I'm not fond of it. But look at this is so much more pretty than it was beforehand. I mean, beforehand, yeah, it kind of looked cool, but this looks extraordinary. Not by nowadays standards, sure, but come on, it's still really pretty. Anyway, whatever. So this was made in 2009, so graphics are pretty good, I guess. They're not spectacular, but they're pretty good for the game. And pretty good for the time. Seeing as how this is a kind of budget game. Excellent, citizen. Your cargo has been accepted according to the inventory. Thank you for your cooperation. Helping the forces of law and order has earned you a reward of 1,250 credits. Glad to be a help, but your men should be more polite to civilians. Oh, please forgive them. We're at war, you know, everyone's a little tense. But don't let those grunts deliberate rudeness deceive you even. Like separatists, the Empire values citizens above all. And I, as your public relations officer, would like to stress that without the help of the good people like you, our dashing soldiers would have a hard time on the front. Now excuse me, I have matters to attend to. Our vessels will escort you to your destinations. Thanks, a convoy will come in handy, I guess. Yay. I really don't like this dystopian empire thing. Just saying, it feels like I'm essentially a traitor in the empire of Star Wars. And that's not a good thing. It's a good thing for the game, like, atmospherically. Well, my, this is one hell of a system you have here. There other ones like this? Are there other ones like this, even? Not enough resources for anything? Oh, no. Hey, can anyone hear me? What's happening? Has your transmitter malfunctioned? Shut up! We've got an order to keep radio silence. Sheesh. I was just asking. Yeah, we'll jump to Aurora. Wow, I can't wait till I get a better ship than this little pile of crap. I do know one thing, apparently we can buy new motherships, which is great. It's like, yes! Oh, I would have loved that in the other games. Just get a bigger mothership than what we got. Get like a battle cruiser or some proper carrier. Oh, hi! You know what? Let's quick save that. I want to have a look at this. You're late! I've already started worrying. I'd already started worrying something bad had happened to you. Getting here was such fun. I haven't completely recovered yet. That's something I do believe. Alright, dock and we'll get the whistles. Sorry, I wasn't able to read that quick enough. Her. No mission log. There we go. Messages. Okay, well, you'll just have to read it yourself. I'm sorry. And I'll also have to read it myself. Because, you know. Her. Now, what the hell is this stuff? New types of guns, but looks it. Oops. Thank you, thank you. Well, that was violent and quick. I want to have a look at the inventory. What is this stuff? Vulcan rapid fire cannon, okay. So we've read the Vulcan before. Gatling sail guns, pre-war. Slightly different description, but it seems to be the same thing essentially. Kinetic cannon with symmetric. Yeah, it's roughly the same descriptions, but you know, interesting. Oh, hi! 7-slot launcher. The dangerously obsolete SRM-6 Piranha missiles were replaced with the FM Hattori Volcano. I could be saying that horribly wrong, I'm sorry. This push for new technology originated from New Kyoto, where the Gensokoyo Space Industries Manufacturing Company was spearheading the drive to produce new munitions. Like the two early prototypes, this model is based upon the multiple launching capability, and that 7 missiles per salvo represented the pinnacle of a cheap launcher. Tech during this time, its name was based on the famous temper of a daughter from the ancient noble family who carried an ages-old grudge against the Lunarian princess. It is widely rumoured that the adversarial relationship eventually turned into fin-bound love, but the Lunar Court has consistently sued any media organisation which dares to bring this up, most notably the present Bunbunmaru News. Bunbunmaru News, okay. So in essence, they're ridiculously cool launchers that fire more than one shot. Tug is towing standard containers, looks like 3 engines between the small cockpit and the spacious cargo boy. It carries no weapons and it doesn't have to. Okay. An artificial intelligence that controls the mothership's systems and weaponry. Thanks to Inoko's AI expertise, the mothership's piloting skills are better than those of a rookie. It tends to ignore small obstacles and ram larger ones. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. That's a bit problematic. You normally want to ram small obstacles and avoid larger ones. But okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Hmm. Awkward. So yeah, I'm sorry, I just kind of getting distracted running around grabbing all this crap. Okay. Anyway, without further ado, let's dock. Talk to our old friend. Or who's apparently our old friend. Be careful with the MSF, those thugs like fierce honest like to fleece honest traders. Yeah, I'll initiate docking. Office gas? Maybe an idea to buy a mercenary group at this rate. Or point even. Mothership. Store. Ugh. Oh, Crossroads. Merv missile. Okay, so we don't really have anything we can do per se. I mean, we can't even sell that guy. We'll get rid of the Mistral. Oh! We got a new button that sells all. That is actually really nice. That is extraordinarily nice. Yes! Oh yeah, the standard issue S4 darts were the first missiles to be replaced with the new multi-launch rockets. The Cetus Omicron was the first showcased at an aerospace exhibition in New Kyoto. It consists of quadruple missile launchers containing enough ammunition for 15 launches. Gensokyo Space Industries never meant to market this prototype, but the blueprints were stolen from their warehouse in Shanghai, Harai, France, Holland, Tibet, Kyoto, London, Russia, and Orleans. Okay. Probably be best if I just put you in that for now, because yeah. We've not exactly got anything else, have we? Yeah, sure, we're on dock. I will provide you with the contact details in the message, but let's reviews one again. Right now, you'll be heading to the Protheus station in Gredos, where I should meet pick up the cargo and get back here. Make sure you stay away from any trouble and don't delay. Hey, what's this? Parental instincts? I'm not a child. Much worse. That's maternal instincts. Seriously, I can't look at the clunker you're flying and not worry. We'll find you something better in the mission. Once the mission has been accomplished, your reward should be just enough for a decent vessel. Good luck. Okay, so we should manage to get better craft apparently. We've received new mail. Sure. Log entry, the return. Hell! Take the MSF and the Triada. Both of them. The Imperials at least somewhat soften the impressions by... the Imperials at least somewhat soften the impression by chatting with... like that. What's her name? Viper. I hope she gets booted out of the army in time. But they're still lower than any opinion of them could be. Just look at their new fashion of being rude and threatening to everyone around. They'd better watch for the order. The pirates filled up space. You can't elbow enough these days. So, what if I sold out the Triada pilots to the Imperials? Was it my problem? The pilots share the blame. Shouldn't have threatened me, but in any case, I am glad that I'm safely out of harm. Safe and unharmed from that store even. I have my own goals and tasks to take up. And taking up another person's problem is not for me. Okay. A letter from Alex. This contract won't make you a millionaire, but the money should be enough to get you a decent vessel. You should be able to get a decent vessel comes from a decent job. Anyway, you will have to bring the cargo to the of powdered food to Gredos system. Your client is Pablo Finn. I will be waiting for you at the Proteus station. Please do not be late. I have a strict timeline which you have to follow, or Finn will call off the deal. He's already trying his best to find some fault with the contract, probably thinking that his offer for the transports was too generous. So, be punctual. Next time I see you, I want you to be in something better than that tub. Alex, okay. Sure. Wow. So, I'm sorry, just all that. Well, whatever. You know what? I think I'll deliver this and then I'll read the Oh. The messages. Oh, hey there. You're still... No, you're not following me, are you? No, you're not following me. If you were following me, you wouldn't still be moving up the way. Jump to Gredos, yes. Okay, so... Oh! Transport vessels, stop your engine immediately and prepare for examination. Officer, I'm in a hurry, besides, I'm empty. You must be seeing that on your scanners. Stop your engines and prepare for a full examination right now, or we'll open fire. Damn it! We're all done, all clear, now move and do not block the porthole. You are dickhead, seriously. You're going to do the exact same on the way back, aren't you? Oh, I hate these wankers already. Right, top spots. Curses! I'm so late. Come on, old tub, move it. Welcome to Proteus Station. Alice speaking. How can I help you? Good day. I need to talk to Pablo Finn. Or Fillion, even. Sure, 1 second. Hello, senor. My name is Pablo Finn. Are you selling or buying? Only Pablo Finn can offer you the best prices in this system. Actually, I'm here on transportation contract. I'm sorry if that was terrible. I can't Spanish. Oh, the contract. Does senor know why he's late? Or does Pablo Finn have to wait for an eternity for someone designs to pick up this cargo? Does it? Ah! I'm just 5 minutes late because of the MSF. Does senor think Pablo Finn cares about his excuses? You're late. And every minute idle waiting means less money, comprende? Now please, excuse me. I'm very, very busy. I see your meeting didn't go as expected. I lost the contract because I was 5-minute delay. Did he say that? Oh, never mind. Never you mind. Most likely that was just an excuse, as the contract has been resold late already. Oh. Finn just wanted to get rid of you, and he would by means of another excuse. The bastard! He deserves a good kick in the butt. You shouldn't do that. You might get arrested. Do you think you're the first one to have an issue with Finn? At least I've lost a chance to buy a decent... I think I've lost a chance to buy a decent ship. I should have visited this place... I shouldn't have visited this place at all. Just a waste of time. Perhaps it isn't. My friend from the neighbouring Typhon station was just looking for someone to do a one-time contract. Some delivery or something. I don't know the details, so you should go and talk to her in person. Great! I'll visit her immediately. Since you're going there anyway, can you pick up a small package along the way? I'll pay £50. Credits, of course. Oh. Oh, this isn't the sum to worry about. What? Oh. This isn't a sum to worry about. All work must be paid for. It's a principle. When you're there, ask the dispatcher Natty. Ask for dispatcher Natalie. She will pay you for the delivery. By the way, good luck and drop by again. Also, I am going to do that in the next episode. Anyway, if you want to stick around for me reading the last of these really badly, or just so you can have a look at them, feel free. But I'm going to formally end the episode here. So I'll leave it there, and until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, let's continue by reading these, apart from that. Appendix 1, The Old Empire. The Empire is officially founded in 2085 when Field Marshal Joseph Duhler, okay, leader of one of Earth's clans, proclaimed himself Emperor Joseph I. His reign was characterized by many as a very cruel, but it was efficient as well. The planet's dying economy was revived. Colonies from other systems were taken under Earth's, which had also become known as Sol 3 protectorates. The piracy on the trade routes piracy on the trade routes was brought to an end. Calm and prosperity lasted until 2203. Joseph's ancestors following the less strict policies, which resulted in the appearance of a strong opposition. Triada, USS Corporation took advantage of the instability of the governments, and in an attempt to enthrone their own protege, Azar the Fourth, cousin to the ruling emperor. As a result, these schemes was a coup. Emperor Elrud was dethroned and executed together with his family. Elrud's friends, among whom there was the CEO of Inoko Corporation, Marcus Reynolds. Reynolds? Yeah, Reynolds, okay. Were able to save the Emperor's newborn daughter, Astra. Oh, Astra survived. That's cool. She was the Emperor's child, is what I'm saying is cool. To shelter the child from further attacks, Reynolds claimed that Astra was his illegitimate daughter, and he took the girl to his family. The repercussions of the change of power didn't take long to surface. Embezzlement and corruption became abundant among the Empire's officials. The corporations which had helped Azure IV rise to power had been granted tax remissions, but were soon to be betrayed by the new emperor. In the first 15 years of his reign, he gathered the most loyal men and planted them in his government. During that period, the humanity faced an extremely aggressive cybernetic form of attack that became known as the Berserkers. These creatures terrorized the remote cities, attacking every ship that had come into sight. Though they were eventually defeated and wiped out, the Berserkers exhausted MSF greatly. Before the Empire could recuperate from the devastating war, they encountered a new threat, a race of hostile alien creatures. Having a good excuse for amassing a large defensive fleet, the Emperor Azar the Fourth presented the corporations with an ultimatum even, ordering them to surrender all battleships to the MSF. The corporations replied with open confrontation. The conflict with the alien life forms and the corporations got completely out of hand and soon evolved into chaotic and devastating war. Many sighed with relief when the aliens suddenly left the Empire's space and disappeared. But the Emperor was immediately reduced to yet another adversity. Daughter of the previous Emperor, Astra had founded the new Empire and managed to get a lot of powerful supporters on her side. The first major conflict between the empires cast them amongst all of the majority of their military forces. The war soon shifted from active phase to a defensive one. Today the forces of the MSF are mainly concentrated in regions bordering with the new empire, with areas controlled by the corporation. This leads to poor To poor security in central systems where pirate attacks on civilian transports are considered a matter of course. The MSF fleet is mostly comprised of third generation craft with standard equipment, though lately it started receiving more advanced vessels, and it's not uncommon to see fourth generation or fifth generation vessels in their ranks, which were previously issued only to the special forces. Constant enemy attacks and abundance of pirates resulted in the MSF's uncompromising attitudes and violent reaction to any violation, no matter how insignificant. Despite all this, members of the Free Trade Union are granted total access to all systems on almost all stations of the Empire space. Huh. Are they all that long? Oh my god, they are. Holy crap. Okay, Appendix 2, the New Empire and the NSFE. NESF, even. After Astra Raylan's revealed her true origin even, her new home system of Lenore, which was also where the legendary Star Wolves platoon was stationed at the time, had seen a number of emissaries and ambassadors from other systems. Governments of many systems recognized that Astra was the only legitimate ruler of the Empire, and believed that she could restore it to the prosperity seen during Elrod's reign. They asked her for her patronage, in return offering parts of their police and defense forces, which were used in the forms of the new Emperor's own fleet. The name New Empire appeared naturally as people wanted to differentiate her new home from the empire ruled by Azir IV. The old empire was busy with its own problems and didn't pay much attention to the mass defection of systems in the Phoenix sector at first, but after realizing the danger, it started taking violent measures to prevent further desertion. At first, the new Empire space fleet was made up of patrol and police pilots, sent from other systems and Lenore's own defense forces. They were later joined by mercenaries, as well as pirates from the once powerful Outcast clan, who survived the fall of Titan. Empire's decisive counterinsurgency operations. The latter has led to the Imperial mass media calling the new Empire a den of turncoats, pirates, and killers. The new Empire wouldn't have been able to oppose the... Whoa! What the... I don't know why that closed on this one. The new Empire wouldn't have been able to oppose the MSF if it weren't for the help of the Inoko Corporation, which was led by the son of Marcus Reynolds. Reynolds. I was right, yeah. And the Empress's step-brother, Oliver Reynolds. Inoko not only produced hundreds of fighter classes for the new Empire, but also conducted a large-scale modernization of the existing ones, equipping them with advanced weaponry and navigation systems, all on a tight schedule. Additionally, a lot of officers and pilots have defected from MSF and NESF. According to them, they couldn't continue serving an empire that employs violent and often barbaric actions against civilians to teach them a lesson. These same men would later prove critical in the successful defeat of the MSF fleets, performing Operation Redemption. Despite the good training and strict discipline, the high morale of the NESF military, as well as help from the Inoko Corporation and the New Empire, or even the New Emperor, doesn't just have enough pilots to provide adequate protection for all of its regions and several systems. The duties of the law enforcement have been assigned to local militia, or the most authoritative families. The most well-defended systems is considered to be Lenore II, where the Imperial Court and the New Empire government are situated. The most vulnerable system is Achilles. Ha! Ironically. Well, not really ironically. You know, living up to its name, I should say. Which doesn't often have a NESF outpost. The Cassili system is home to the Mercenary Exchange, which conducts its activities under the supervision of the new Empire. The NESF fleets is mainly comprised of standard issue third generation ships. Lately, Inoko Corporation started supplying the fleet with more advanced weaponry, but fourth and fifth generation ships can still be seen. But third and fourth generations can still be seen among the new Empire special forces terrorizing pirates. NESF ships can react to law-breaking with aggression, but they generally try to capture their violator rather than kill them. The new Empire is aware that trade is the best way of strengthening its economy, so FTU members often enjoy unhindered access to practically all of its systems and stations. Apex 3, the corporations. Appendix 3, even. Up until recently, almost all the inhabited space is being controlled by three major corporations: the Inoko, the USS, and the Triada. Inoko's roads to prosperity have become its highly technological scientific researches and production of high-tech equipment and tools. The USS controls a major part of the household applications market and produces various other devices, whereas the Triada dominates its professional market with unique alloys and composites from a diverse range of machinery and other individual uses. Industrial use. Sorry, a lot of reading, so it's like legal business aside, the Triada is one of the biggest black market players and often applies for services of smugglers and pirates in its activities. The corporations form the management also differs from one another. Being the oldest of the three, the Triada dates back to the days of the old Empire was founded. As a result, it is ruled by the clan families, which are headed by the triumvirate of elders. USS is ruled by the Stockholders' Assembly, and the maintaining body of the Inoko is the Board of Directors. Different methods of management resulting in different approaches to business. Triada offers good and decent quality at reasonable prices and can provide freelancers with contract work. Though mostly illegal, they are often connected with risk-taking. USS, as its station spread throughout the universe, is always concerned with good security and transport for its caravans. As trade goods, USS shops offer the widest range of merchandise and equipment, from raw materials to modern spaceships. Inoko is considered one of the most self-contained companies, which rarely applies for free traders' services. The prices of Inoko shops are high, but the equipment for sale is always at top tier. Before the civilian war, corporations were in the state of intense rivalry, fighting over Imperial orders for new ships, equipment, and systems. When the global situation changed, the corporations had to retreat to their well-protected base systems and eventually start actively seeking new allies. At one point, the Triada and USS corporations joined forces against the Empire. Inoko supported the new Empire. Currently, the Triada and USS alliance is openly fighting against the old Empire, sometimes engaging in local confrontations with the new Empire and Inoko. To avoid diversions and provocations, the latter has also decided to close its systems to everyone, without a special pass. Oh, okay. The FTU strongly discourages trying to get into Inoko restricted areas without permission. It advises exercising caution when in USS and especially Triada systems, which are often visited by less lawful drifters in search of work. The locations of the head offices, such as the Triada. The locations of the head offices are as follows. The Triada are in the Cadelia system. The USS are in the El Arisha system. Inoko is in the LADU system. In their fleets, the most common corporations mostly employ second and fourth generation ships, though their most important locations are usually guarded by fifth generation ships. Although Triada and the USS allow FTU members to freely move around their systems, the corporations have secure restricted areas which are not accessed without the proper clearances. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave these last two until the end of the next episode. Cause damn, that is a lot of reading. So I'm gonna leave it there, and until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed.